At this time, I'm going to ask my audience for feedback on how they feel that I did, get some pointers on what I can improve and what they think that I need to do. Amanda, what do you think I needed to work on?
Well, everything seemed fine because you spoke very clearly and it was understandable.
Did you think that I did put my hands in the right place? Because I have a tendency to not place my hands.
Yeah, they were a little down by your side, maybe up more, but
I'm talking a little bit more
good
with my hands.
Yes.
Okay, Blake.
I think you should, when you're doing something, you should talk a little more.
Talk a little bit
Instead
more.
of stop talking at one point, maybe talk a little more in between.
So maybe incorporate the stories
While
I'm doing something?
Yes.
Okay. Brooke, anything I need to work on?
No, you did
like
good.
it? You did good? Okay. All right, well, thank you guys for being my audience. I appreciate the feedback. Tom, my husband, who's the cameraman, any feedback from you?
No, I think the biggest thing just from the introduction speech to this speech is you can see you were a lot more at ease in the demonstration, because I think it was something that you had done a lot more, where when you just had to talk without having to do the demonstration, it was a lot more difficult, I think. And this puts you at ease a lot more because you had something to do with your hands and it was something that you were familiar with. But I thought the part that was good, though, that was beyond just demonstrating the cookies, was incorporating all of the stories behind the history of where Nestle Toll House stuff came from. Had no idea what that was before. So that, and then the other facts and figures on the chocolate consumption added a little bit more to it than just the basic demonstration of how to put the cookies together themselves. So.
Well, and just so you guys know too, I did leave out that Nestle, because they liked the idea of her chopping up a bar and throwing them in the cookies, that when Nestle originally came out with the chocolate chips, and the chocolate chips now are consistent with what we see in the grocery stores now, actually were bars. And for the ease of placing them in cookies, Nestle cut them in little squares but left them in the bar form. So all you had to do as a cook, if you did not want to eat your cookie, you just had to break up the bar into the little squares and add into your cookie. It wasn't until years later where they decided they could just make a chip and then add it. So that's interesting. So thanks guys for participating with me.